Hi, I'm a purple otaku, an otaku of the purple variety, and today I'm going to do a video where I'm going to talk about drawing. Yay! Yeah, I was just like saying here crocheting because I'm making Christmas gifts. Actually, it's right here, see? Oh. At some point I accidentally lost a few stitches, so it's not even anymore. But that's fine because I'll just pretend like it was on accident. I mean, it was on accident, but pretend like, I don't know. They won't care. It's fine. Anyway, so yes, I was crocheting. I was like, I really want to make a video, but I don't know what to make it about. And I was like, well, I can make a video about crocheting. I was like, but I can't crochet that well, so who would want to watch that? I swear I have an undershirt on. It's just like way down here, so you can't see it. I'm not naked, I swear. Anyway, so yeah, so I was like, ooh, I know, another one of my hobbies is drawing. Like, I have this wall of drawings right here, which are usually in the background of my videos, but whatever. So yeah, so I went to talk about, like, there's this whole thought process that went behind it. I might get into that, but probably not, because a lot of times when I think it doesn't make sense to other people, to me it makes all kinds of sense. Anyways, so I want to talk about, like, my drawing journey so far, kind of like how I found my style, like, up to now. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna talk about. Anyways, so when I used to always want to be an artist. Like, I draw all the time. Like, I still have a picture that I drew in 2nd grade. It's really garbage, but I still have it. Sorry, I got distracted because I had this really weird dream last night. I was thinking about that. Also, my hair's a mess because I showered not that. What the heck? That long ago. What is my hair doing anymore? I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, so I used to draw a lot, but then, you know, people tell you you can't be an artist, that's not a good career plan, and I thought I didn't draw that good, so I just stopped, and then, like, I'd start again, and I stopped, and then finally in, like, the 7th grade, so I had to have been, like, what, like 13 or something, I finally decided, you know what, well, I can't think. Anyways, what happened was I was drawing off this tutorial and I was like, oh my gosh, this actually turned out well. And that was like what got me into drawing for like reels this time. So that, like, I still draw all the time. In fact, I just drew a picture the other day. I meant to put it on my Instagram, but I forgot to. I need to do some speed paints too, because like I've been drawing quite a bit, but I haven't been filming any of it. Oh, I'm such a fail. Anyway, so yeah, so it was actually like a picture of Kirby and Link or something. So like it was super simple, but I really liked how it turned out. So I was like, I'm gonna draw. But I still didn't want to be an artist at that point because I'm like, that's still not a good career. But I was like, I'm gonna be an author because that's so much more reliable. Oh, it made no sense. So anyways, so once I was into drawing again, at first I just did a lot of tutorials. Especially off of like DragoArt. That's a pretty good website for tutorials. I just drew like a bunch of tutorials. And then once I was confident that like I could draw pretty decently, I could copy what I saw, I started drawing based off of pictures. So I could see this picture of a really pretty anime girl and I try to draw it. And so then I started doing that for a long time. And then eventually I started taking pieces from different pictures and combining them. And at some point I just decided that I want to start drawing, you know, like what I saw in my head. And by that point I had like drawn enough that I could to some extent. And yeah, so that's how I started drawing. And then as for my style, it just kind of happened. I didn't really do anything. I just kept drawing and then it happened. And I mean, my style is so inconsistent, like, oh my gosh, it's ridiculous. Like, I drew the same character twice, like not even a week apart, and she looked so different. I was like, what the heck? Like, it was still obviously her, but my style was way different. I'm like, what am I doing? I was so confused. Oh yeah, it's still up there. I was wondering if I put them back because like I took them off the wall and I don't always put stuff back. There's like yarn all over there. Like, you can't see it because it's on the floor, and like there's a ball right here and there's a ball right here. Like, I have so much yarn. So much yarn. I should crochet more. If I did crochet videos, would anyone be interested in that? If so, comment down below. But anyways, yeah, back to my style. Yeah, and it just happens. Like, I'd look at my pictures, and quite a few of them, they would have the same style, and I'd be like, I don't know how I did it, but you can tell that I drew all of these. And I don't know. But then as time went on now, I'll again try to copy something. Like, one time I was trying, my sister loves Naruto, so I was drawing something for her, and I was trying to take elements from the Naruto style to help it so that my piece looked more like Naruto, just because I can't draw very well still. Certain things, I mean, some things I'm like, I can draw that pretty good, and the other things I'm like, I can't do that. I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, so yeah, so like I was drawing Naruto, and then by drawing from that, I picked up pieces, and so now whenever I draw, it's like I have the option to. It's like the more you draw and the more people you copy and the more styles you try, the more options you have in your own art. And I feel like your style, if you try to stick to it, that's not necessarily always a good thing, because in my opinion, I've seen like a lot of artists on like Pinterest and DeviantArt and stuff, and in my opinion, your style at some point needs to change in order for you to be able to improve. Like, there comes a point where you can't do anything else with that style. Like, you have to change for it to get better. Does that make sense? Because, like, that's how I always saw it. I'm like, you can keep your style, that's fine, but if you're trying too hard, then you're limiting yourself. Because the biggest thing is trying new things. Like, I was telling someone, like yesterday actually, I was telling her how I could draw a picture of this one character I have for her, or I could do it digitally, or I could do it regularly, and I was explaining the differences. Like, with digital, I haven't been doing it as long, so there's more for me to try, there's more I try to do, I experiment more, and so while it's not necessarily as good as my traditional art because I haven't been doing it as long, there's a lot more room for improvement. But like, if I were to do it traditionally and color it with colored pencils, because like all my skin colored Copics are dead anyways, so yeah, so if I were to color it with colored pencils, then I can do that pretty well, but I've pretty much stopped experimenting with that. So it would be the same as everything else. It wouldn't necessarily be better. And I don't know, that I was trying to explain that, where it just depends. I need to work on that. I need to try doing new things with like the mediums I'm pretty good at so that I can get better. So yeah, that's all I want to talk about. That's my little rant about art. And so yeah, if you want me to do more videos talking about art, if you want me to do more speed paints, or if you want me to do a crocheting video, because I just figured out how to do a really good magic circle like a week ago, and I was really proud of myself. So yeah, if you want more videos about any of that stuff, feel free to tell me in the comments. Yeah, that's all. I hope you have a great day, and if art is your thing, I hope you improve and try your hardest and practice. Hypocrite, but practice. So yeah, have a great day and bye!